I'm going to be clear. Let me be very, very clear. censor's probably the wrong word. I edited some of the wording, which maybe is the definition of censoring. I edited some of the wording Tristan wrote in because I changed some specific details saying specific words and references to sponsors that I don't want to piss off. So I'm going to be very careful with my words here, but I'm going to read what Tristan wrote in on Patreon. I also have an email from Matt I might read. Tristan wrote in and said, "Hope this question does not come across the wrong way. I have the utmost respect for you and would never think to legitimately call your choices into question. I'm just genuinely curious about this. I seem to recall that at one time you said you would never take sponsorships from one specific type of sponsor. Today I heard the episode is sponsored by one of those specific sponsors. Again, I legitimately have no qualms with this specific sponsor whatsoever. Just wondering if your opinion on that type of sponsor softened or if this is just an instance of an advertising deal being too good to pass up. Feel free to tell me to F off on this one. Just simply curious, my man. I personally use similar apps myself and change my mind on things constantly, so there is literally no judgment coming from me with this write-in. Enjoy Sunday. Can't wait to hear your insights on it, man. Keep up the fantastic work." Then Matt sent in an email. I'm not going to read all of Matt's email, but Matt was very kind, sent in a long email, but was curious. He said, "Hi, Zach, longtime viewer here. And by the way, I got a lot of feedback, emails, Instagram write-ins, comments, people being like, this sponsor surprises me, and I feel like it's worth addressing on the show here." Matt said, "I just tuned in to watch episode 575 on YouTube and was pretty jarred by the opening frame of the video with a new sponsor. A very distinct memory I have from several years ago is you stating on air that you regularly turn down those, quote, sponsors, and I really admired this about you when you said it at the time. To help you understand why it feels so jarring, I'm a pretty casual fan of football. I'd say that your analysis is 40% of why I watch your channel. The other 60% is the human side of your story. Your transparency about trying to play quarterback in college, your experiences with mental health, your former engagement or family situation, and the values that you hold. So this tossed a wrench in what feels this. So this feels like it tossed a wrench in that second 60%, Matt. So I brought in a sponsor that I did say at one point I would never take one like that. I try to be very transparent about this when I started the show back. Remember, I took a break. I worked in HVAC for a while. I lived in a car for a while. I'm back doing Strong Opinion Sports in an apartment. It's great. I'm very lucky, by the way. Money's really tight, but I got like a once-in-a-lifetime deal I've got really cheap rent, a great roommate who's really nice to me, and I'm doing the best I can to make Strong Opinion Sports profitable. And when I brought Strong Opinion Sports back, I was very clear that I was open to this new type of sponsor that I'd never done before on the show. I didn't get a crazy once-in-a-lifetime deal. They're not paying me very much. Money's tight, and I need every bit of coin I can bring in. I need the money. And financially, I am not in a position where I can turn down any kind of paycheck. And again, things got so bad that I quit and did HVAC for a while, literally installing air conditioning units. And when I was sitting in a crawl space with rat poop and cockroaches, I was like, maybe I don't need to be next to the dead rat in the crawl space. Maybe I could just take the money and make this show profitable. I'm doing the best I can, man. I need to pay my bills. Money's tight. I'm not swimming in it. I don't think that people realize that like these sponsorships don't pay like I'm not like getting, gigantic deals like I used to. I'm doing the best I can. And if you want to support the show, go to patreon.com/Zach Schaumler. I don't think I offended anybody, but I know I once said I would never do that kind of thing. And I took a sponsor on that I knew bringing back the show, I had to adjust my values because what I did before didn't work. And there's a reason why I took a long gap. And at one point thought I walked away from Strong Opinion Sports forever. And I realized like, if I'm going to bring the show back, I can't turn down any revenue that's being brought in. So that's why I got the sponsor. And I appreciate all the feedback, but I got to pay my bills. And that's the most important thing. I don't really have the time or energy to care anymore. I don't care what mean commenters say. I don't care about this or that. I'm just trying to survive. And so, love you guys. I appreciate you. Hope you have a great day. Bam, we are